hold on, just a tick. I had a little brain, I had a little bit of a brain fart there. Oh man, I had a little bit of a brain fart. I chose a character that wasn't active for the new content. This character should be active for that.
We know there's something going on.
Yes.
Greetings, this is Hugh, Director of the Cooperative Borg and Borg Reclamation Project. I'm assembling a task force to take down the Etherians, and Command has put your name forward as their specialist on all things Borg. As you know, the Cooperative and its allies are currently trying to track down Tassine Faye. We think we've found her. Will you meet me at Deep Space Nine? I've called for a classified, high-priority meeting with the Alliance. Upon arrival, I recommend you have your first officer dock your ship so we can run some diagnostics on it at the station. We've been working on experimental methods of removing what we believe is Etherian starship sabotage. We can't risk any further malfunctions. I'll be counting on you and your ship today.
Yeah, sorry about that. As I said, I kind of derped my last stream there.
There is always a choice.
I derped the last stream there and chose the wrong character. My mind's kind of all over the place. My mind was kind of all over the place here, so yeah, I kind of screwed up.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine. I am filling in for President Okeg, whose presence was requested at Kittimer HQ instead. The other Alliance captains recruited for this mission have already received their briefs and will be heading out shortly. When you're ready, you may take a seat to attend the conference. Until then, feel free to strategize with your allies. I will be observing from the sidelines so I can draw up a mission report once you've returned.
Shouldn't I be joining the Alliance captains?
Ah, you're right. I should have clarified. Admiral Quinn has informed me that the priority mission is indeed scheduled to begin soon. However, your ship is taking longer to upgrade than expected. You see, we're running your systems through some desabotage diagnostics, highly experimental routines provided to us by the Cooperative, but we hope it'll do the trick. You will be able to join your allies on the front line as soon as it's ready for service.
Understood. Alright, I gotta speak with Captain Sean over here.
You made it. I saw your ship docked at one of the pylons. Let me guess. Etherian sabotage, right? Well, if it's any consolation, I hear they're almost finished with the experimental diagnostics they're running. You'll be the first to test them out. With any luck, you'll be joining us soon for what will hopefully be my last tactical operation for quite some time. Admiral Quinn's put in a good word for me with some of his contacts. I'm hoping to go on some exploratory missions after this. You know, less shooting, more talking.
Here's hoping. See you soon. Alright, talk to Commander Jirok.
You're late, but I am pleased to see you here. The atmosphere is a little tense inside this conference room. Loris has informed us that the Dominion does not intend to partake in this mission. Their fleet is indisposed. In fact, a number of allied powers are no-shows today. Not a great start. I thought I was done with mad demigods for the foreseeable future, but it looks like we've got an Etherian cult leader on our hands. I don't know much about this Tassine Faye, but I've heard she's bad news. I better ready up the Lisette and check in with my crew.
See you on the field, Commander. Okay, talk to Captain Korn.
Hoicha! My patience wears thin, and my bat'leth calls for blood. What are we waiting for? The Klingon Empire restricts itself too much at the behest of others. All this ligament chewing is a waste of time. We should already be on our way to ambush the Aetherians, strike first, and intercept their Devwet Kuv-Ha. And yet the Alliance wishes to host another pointless conference. Count me out.
I'm eager to get our mission as well. See you there.
Please, have a seat.
Yeah, unsurprising. Corin is being crazy again. My gun's glitching through the through the
Thank
seat.
you all for coming. I know not all of our allies could make it today.
It's not the first time we host a high-priority conference at Deep Space Nine on the threats posed by the Borg. But this time, our mission feels a little more hopeful. Director?
The Cooperative and I called on the Alliance today to inform your captains that one of our nanoprobes has successfully tracked Aetherian Concordium leader Tassine Fey to the Midas Array.
Tassine Fey believes she is on her way to seize control of the array and lay a trap for the Alliance. This time, we've come prepared.
We've been working on a strategy against the Aetherians and have been tracking their trajectory for some time now.
Thanks to the Cooperative, the Midas Array has already been evacuated. Non-essential personnel have been transferred using cloaked Klingon vessels provided by Chancellor L'Rell, and false life signs intended to lure the Aetherians in have been planted aboard the array with Romulan technology lent to us by Proconsul Datan.
But that's not all. A team of Cooperative scientists and I have been developing an Aetherian diffusion device that we're hoping to use on Tassine Fey. Our Priority 1 tactical initiative is to ambush her by the Midas Array in order to extract and interrogate her. My fleet is currently split up in an orbit of both the Lukari homeworld and the Jarrett system Dyson Sphere to prevent incursions of any kind. Recent events suggest both the Lukari and Iconians are at risk. There's a high probability Tassine Fey will head to one of these locations next. As the Yasutake is stationed by the Dyson Sphere, I'll be needing a ride to the Midas Array. Fortunately, the Admiral, Chancellor, and Proconsul have sent their best ships to assist us.
Are we really certain that Aetherian technology is unable to detect a cloaked evacuation and false life signs?
Perhaps you should ask the Tal Shiar, Proconsul. Our latest mission reports indicate the Aetherians were involved with them somehow.
Chancellor, you and I both know that I have no relation to the Tal Shiar or their nefarious activities. Besides, the data found aboard the Harmony was barely legible. It could have been fabricated for all we know.
Please, my friends, let's put our differences aside for the sake of the galaxy. We can discuss the details at a later date. Our current priority is to safely excise Tassine Fey and defuse her, if possible.
And why is that exactly, Admiral?
Because we believe Tassine Fey is the Aetherian Borg Queen.
And if we can get to her, we can get to her entire collective.
You are a worthy ally, Director. But are you really prepared to take on a 200,000-year-old Iconian Borg Queen?
I'm glad you asked. I've got an expert on all things Borg Queen aboard the Enterprise. Come see me when you're ready.
My Janus gun was glitching through the table there.
As much as I'd like to see Starfleet return to a role of discovery, I'm afraid its phasers at the ready for now. Above all else, it's imperative the Alliance remains united. Stay safe out there.
Thank you, Admiral. Okay, talk to Hugh in a second.
Do not fail me today. Most importantly, do not fail the Empire. The Aetherians bring great dishonor to our galaxy. They lie, trick, deceive, and worst of all, steal from others. These smooth-headed Marhwitpu do not even have the backbone to earn their spoils. I would sooner plunge my bat'leth straight into Tassin Faye's 6 eyes than coordinate an ambush. But there is merit to a well-prepared plan. Let us hope that today will be a good day to die.
My Klingon's a little rusty, so I'll just go with the rest. Captain Cord and I will fight to our last breath.
We will not stand by as the Etherians threaten to take over the galaxy, or bow before tyrants, not ancient Iconians, changeling infiltrators, Terran emperors, or even Borg queens. Good luck today.
Thank you, Proconsul. Alright, let's talk to Hugh.
Thanks for meeting me here. The captain should be arriving at the Midas Array any minute now. Here are the details of our mission. I've been working on a diffusion device for some time now, together with the Yasutake's first officer, Commander Duff. In essence, we've modified Admiral Janeway's neurolytic pathogen to make it compatible with the Etherians. Instead of neural disruption, this device uses a retroviral agent to break genetic fusion and revert drones to their pre-fusion state. Here's the catch, though. We need someone to spread this virus for us. A liberated Borg is the ideal candidate, as they'd be able to tap into the Etherian subspace frequencies.
So that would be you.
That's right. Or the XB ally I've called in. If we target Tassin Faye, we should be able to sever the Etherians from their queen. Needless to say, it's risky, and could lead to widespread chaos within her collective. But even if we fail, as long as we capture her, we'd still be able to use her as a bargaining chip or interrogate her. We've only got one shot at this. This is a single-charge diffusion device, so we'll need to be quick and smart. Looks like I'm down a fleet today, so I'll be traveling with you, if you don't mind. I hear your ship is about ready.
Looking forward to teaming again, Hugh. Let's do this.
Lieutenant Kagrash has informed me that your ship is ready for service. Good luck out there.
Alright. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm sure the loading screen shows who the ally is.
Damn, the Etherians must have seen us coming somehow. Proconsul Datan was right. Let's act quickly. We need to search the system and get a debrief from the Alliance captains.
Whoop. Whoop. All the other ships.
Long-range sensors suggest the Bortisque is critically damaged. Let's go.
The ship.
Captain Corin, the Bortisque has sustained plasma conduit ruptures across several decks.
Hold your position, Captain. We'll begin repairs with a low-frequency gamma weld.
All the ships have kind of been disabled here. Alright, let's repair the Bortisque.
Director, I see you do not back down from a challenge. Your assistance is appreciated.
Assistance be better redirected to Lisette. Let's move.
All the ships here have been disabled. Of course, we're missing a one big...
This is the Lisette. Do you copy? We're being tailed by a drone ship.
Commander Jirok, this is Director Hugh. Copy that. We're on it.
Whoop.
Nicely done. My compliments to your tactical officer.
There we go, Etherian ship taken care of. So let's repair the Lisette.
You're a welcome sight. It seemed your delayed arrival is now turning out to be vital to the success of our mission. Not a conclusion I would have been able to draw by relying on logic alone.
Happy to help, but where's the Enterprise?
Past the array. However, the exact position is unclear. The Etherians have severed the Lisette's comms link with the Enterprise.
Speaking of sabotage, I don't see the Etherians anywhere. What happened here?
Full systems malfunction. Before we set off on our mission, Unfortunately, the sabotage went undetected, which is cause for concern. To my knowledge, the Aetherians have never been aboard the Lisette. This means their plans are either being carried out remotely, or that sabotage technology was discreetly brought aboard. But they're here all right. We're still investigating, but if you'd like to witness the malfunctions yourself, you can head to the Midas Array. The Romulan Republic did not only plant false life signs, but a surveillance system. Approved by the Alliance, of course.
Always one step ahead, Commander.
Thanks, Commander. Cause for concern indeed. We'll head to the array as we search for the Enterprise.
Helm, set a course for the Midas Array. Just one Aetherian ship for the time being. I'm sure we'll be seeing more. Later on. All right, and
Captain Sean, this is Commander Tarak. The Midas Array has been tapped. My crew is standing by.
Copy that, Commander. Fortescue, this is the Enterprise reporting in. We are in position and ready to intercept the Harmony. Captain Corrin, do you copy?
Captain, I have received an emergency transmission from the Fortescue. Cloaking technology has been compromised. The Aetherians could get a visual lock on Corrin's crew in moments if we do not act swiftly.
Damn. Well, still no sign of the Harmony. And the Fortescue is showing up on our sensors now. This is not good. Commander, could you get closer and provide a status report? The Enterprise has to maintain position.
Agreed. The Lisette is temporarily abandoning position. Helm, set a course for the Fortescue, but keep a distance.
Enterprise Lisette. This is Captain Corrin. Fortescue. Comms have disrupted. The spineless enemy has...
Captain Corrin, do you copy? There's no response. Enterprise, the Lisette needs to get closer in order to scan the Fortescue, or beam down if necessary. Wait. Enterprise, the Lisette systems are shutting down. Something is overriding our cloaking technology. Captain Sean, do you copy? Sean? Vakel?
It looks like the Alliance ships were sabotaged, but at different times. As if Tassine Faye had planned to incapacitate the captains in battle. But something went wrong. Why not trigger the malfunctions in one go? Get everyone at the same time? And why the Fortescue first? It all feels a little erratic. I wonder if our ambush took her by surprise after all. We need to reach the Enterprise and get to the bottom of this.
agreed. Helm plotted a course for the coordinates of the Enterprise recorded by the array's surveillance footage. That would be right over here from the looks of it.
Look who showed up to the party. Just in time to watch my ship get towed into oblivion. Poetic.
Glad you're in such good spirits, Captain, but it's not time for goodbyes yet.
Oh, yep, more Aetherian ships.
Tassine Faye's on that ship. Don't let her escape. I bet she's already powering up a reality vortex.
On it. Disable the Harmony's EPS rated quantum phase generator.
Harmony is a little bit damaged.
Harmony's weapon systems are down. Now's our chance to disable that tractor beam. That's it. The Harmony has been disabled.
Oh.
You just prevented my ship from getting booked on a terrifying interdimensional flight. The offer of a one-way ticket to the Etherian homeworld isn't entirely uncompelling, but it's the complementary side of assimilation I take issue with. I'd love to stay and chat about how grateful I am, but we've got an Etherian boarding party on our hands down here. What's more, Commander Kiona has just notified me that Tassine Phase decided to join her little friends aboard the Enterprise. A hell of a situation we've got on our hands, but perhaps this is a blessing in disguise.
Capturing her on Alliance turf sounds the better option. What do you say, Director?
You're right. My colleague is already aboard the Enterprise waiting for our arrival. Hopefully this gives us an advantage. Ready to beam down on your command.
Let's go. Oh, didn't call my away team down.
Welcome aboard the Enterprise. Here's the plan. We need to secure the ship. There's no use capturing Tassine Faye if we're fused by one of her drones. We also play by Alliance rules, which means helping any survivors we come across if we're able to. Speaking of allies, my neural link received a ping from a subspace beacon originating from the ship's computer access room. That'll be my colleague. We'll need to team up with her to improve our odds. Remember, we need a liberated Borg to act as a conduit to defuse Tassine Faye.
Tell me more about your partner.
Fellow liberated Borg, former unaffiliated vigilante to some, galactic hero to others, and as loyal as they come. She'll tell you the rest.
Can't wait.
Lead the way. Etherian drone up ahead. Diplomacy is futile. The doors ahead are locked. We need to find a way to bypass security protocols.
Any crew over here that need rescuing. As a matter of fact, alright, I have to keep, oh my god, I'll have to keep an eye out along the way.
Didn't know you were a force field specialist. Fine frontier.
Weapons just a little bit nuts there.
I'm glad I'm not fighting these drones alone. There's something odd about the way they say their axioms. Sounds a bit familiar.
You're right. I hear it too.
The security room. I bet we can bypass lockdown protocols from inside.
Oh, over here. Another crew member
We
right.
need to disable security parameters to open the doors to the computer access room. I'll cover you.
I'll get to work. Though before I do that,
Nicely done. Let's return to the computer access room.
can we go out through this door? Yes, we can.
Your collective was imperfect. Join us so you may finally ascend.
The only thing ascending in here is my frustration with you.
Fuse and you shall know perfection. 7 of 9. Tertiary adjunct of Unimatrix 01.
How about you fuse with my right hook? Thanks, but I've got it. it took you so long.
You just punched the ever-loving... Oh! You just punched the ever-loving crap out of the Ethereum there. Yo, yeah, I was gonna say I'd like to use the cut.
Tips on how to take these suckers out?
I do. Shut down the transporters and compromise the reactor core.
Oh, perfect. Keep in mind.
Yeah, that was my fault for staying. That was my fault for standing in a telegraphed attack there.
Well, would you look at that? I was wondering who the classified contact you've been speaking so highly of was. It's been a while, but I'm glad it's you. I take it you're familiar with the plan?
I had a feeling it was you, Seven. Yes, as it stands, we secure the ship and the crew. Or as it stands, secure the ship and its crew. Extract Testing Fate.
That's right. The director here also shared some tactical information with me from his time aboard the Harmony. With any luck, our game of Catch the Queen should go a little better than your last run-in with the Ethereans.
Looking forward to no longer being a pawn in their game. So this diffusion device only has one charge, right?
High risk, high reward, I won't deny it. But our odds are good. This extraction is now happening on Alliance territory. And you've got 2 liberated Borg candidates who can act as diffusion conduits.
Make a good point. Hang on, I'm receiving a message from Captain Sean.
Alliance Task Force, this is Captain Sean. Tassine Phase on the bridge.
Hang tight, Captain. We're coming.
This is our chance. Lead the way, Seven.
We're right behind you.
We can access the bridge from main engineering. Follow me. So, Director, how confident are we feeling about this diffusion device?
I'd say about 75%, give or take.
I don't see crew that need to be healed anywhere.
Reversing emitter node polarity. Destabilizing force field integrity. Let's go.
Let me just make sure. Alright, I don't see anybody. Don't see anybody here.
Through fusion, we are
Step away from it.
She's escaping. Transport trajectory confirms she's heading to the Lisette.
Sean was a little bit fused there. Oh. I ain't having a repeat of that. I'm trying to see if there's a crew member on the bridge somewhere. There we go. Ship's just a tad bit in pieces. Okay, I don't see anybody here.
Director, 7. I can't thank you enough. That was a close call. Once this mission is over, I'll be heading back to Deep Space Nine for repairs and repose. That's if any of us make it out alive.
Captain, I'm receiving a priority transmission from the RRW Lisette.
Enterprise, this is Commander Jirok. It's good to see you're all in one piece. Our comms are up and running again, but internal systems have been sabotaged by the Etherians, including our Singularity Core. Requesting immediate assistance.
Always the Singularity Core. Commander, Testing Faye just boarded your ship. Stay sharp. We're on our way.
We can't let that Singularity Core destabilize. Its collapse could cause a chain reaction across this region of space. Our team will head to the Lisette. Captain Sean, your crew needs you here. Let's keep in touch.
All right. Beam over to the Lisette.
I'm contacting you from the bridge. The Etherians have sabotaged the Lisette's internal systems. We've managed to repel boarders, but they've blocked off our path to the Singularity Core. They're plotting something.
Might be trying to compromise the core to blow up the Midas array. Any casualties to report?
Many, unfortunately. To add to that, most of the ship's doors, consoles, and turbo lifts are malfunctioning. We used some of our last power reserves to beam you aboard our Singularity Core deck. I'll have to guide you remotely.
What do you need, Commander?
Your team will need to reroute our emergency power supply to conduct repairs and access our Singularity Core. As you can see, environmental systems are offline and visibility is limited.
Let's get to work.
Sending over command-level clearance codes. You'll need them to move on freely.
Alright, access this.
There are repairs to conduct beyond those doors, but you'll need to pick a path. Our power supply is too low to open both at the same time.
Got it. Thank you. So we can either go with, and we can either go with Hugh or 7. This deal, I'm gonna go with Hugh. Interesting. I'm pretty sure they're.
This is a security override console. Let's reroute the power supply and open up the doors.
Interesting. I'm sure each one has its own I'm sure each one has its own accolade. Hey. Oh, whoops. Alright, same thing. Gotta unlock this right here. Oh. Never mind, I thought there was gonna be a mini game to it.
That looks worse for wear.
The ship has seen better days, no doubt about that.
Tell me about it.
These consoles power life support and airlocks, but the isolinear chips are misaligned.
On it!
Power is being diverted from their systems.
Alright, and do this again. Reroute the power.
One more to go.
Alright, come over here.
It worked. Alright, I'm only detecting one affected area left. Let's go.
Oh. Oh, okay, so, I don't know, maybe we do both things. Maybe we actually do both things, and... Alright. Reroute the power there.
Looks like you unlocked a security log.
This is Lieutenant Zhu Terrell, Tactical Division. I am still unable to locate Sub-Commander Zional despite my best efforts. The Etherians swarmed the Lisette, ignoring most of the damage dealt by my disruptors. They locked us out and overrode all of the ship's systems, despite leaving many wounded in her wake. This Tasi Faye seemed uninterested in exchanging phaser fire with us, heading straight for the core instead. Lieutenant Salon's security report indicates the Etherian's life sign was last detected in the Singularity Core room. As I am unable to access it from this deck, I will reluctantly transfer our medical unit instead, and guard the survivors until I receive new orders from my commander.
Straight for the Singularity Core, huh?
Can't think of a good reason why a Borg queen would do that. It's also a little odd to be putting herself on the line like that, don't you think? Then again, these Etherians are Iconian Borg. Maybe their motivations are harder to determine than your average collective.
Maybe. Let's move on.
Great. Repairs are done. Singularity room aside. Let's head back to damage control.
Alright, unlock.
Thanks to your efforts, power has been restored to this deck. The Singularity Core is now accessible. Stand by to receive the room's access codes. Hold. I'm receiving a transmission from the Bortiskew.
So am I. Displaying transmission.
Alliance Task Force, this is Captain Corin. I have a visual on the Etherian Pit Hach. Tassine Faye and her followers have boarded the Bortiskew. Her treacherous drones are not holding back. This is a fight worthy of a Klingon. If you are brave, you will join us in battle.
Damn, Tessie Faye keeps jumping around. How soon do you need us on the Bortiskew?
Hold that thought. Logistics are up and running again. Our intel indicates that the Singularity Core has been tampered with. If it collapses, it's game over. For everyone.
We could split up.
Agreed. It's the only option. What's the play?
UN7 know UN7 know the internal workings of the diffusion device. I'll take the Singularity Core. Besides, I have some experience with the Etherian sabotage.
Glad you offered. I was thinking the same thing. With Commander Drock's guidance, one person should be enough to repair the Singularity Core. But don't take too long, you're gonna miss all the fun.
I won't. Good luck.
I'll guide you through the Singularity Core repairs. First off, equip an EV suit.
Alright. I should already have one.
Captain Corin, this is 7. 2 to beam over.
Should already have an EV suit. Oh, or are we getting the Romulan? Or are we getting a special Romulan one?
The Etherians fried some of our gravity generators. Really changes your perspective.
Oh shit, bro, we floating. Whoa, 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 whoa. The Jackal's fine, though.
Jirok, this is Sean. I'm getting reports of Borg incursions close to the Juret Dyson sphere.
Focus on collecting data from nearby consoles. Sean, I'll contact command.
Alright, and whoop. Whoop, float over here.
Scans show the sabotage device you removed was sending a signal to the Harmony.
Alright, we gotta float over here now. We just ah, crap. I floated a little bit too far.
Another device removed. This one was emitting a destabilizing resonance pulse.
Whoa, let's not.
Logistics point to a final anomaly past the core. You'll need to power it down.
Let's not float into the core, please.
This is not the Bortiskew. Watch where you float.
Yeah, no, I noticed. Mainly because we tossed the Vaudmore down there, so kind of don't want to fall in there.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Singularity Core. Controlled chaos. Unmatched potential. Don't let that fool you, though. If the containment field fails, we'll begin to demolecularize. Initial scans registered a single anomaly. Turns out we're dealing with a trifecta.
Oh, we gotta go down. Oh, we actually are going down.
Plasma conduits have been repaired. 2 more points to go.
Oh, we actually are kind of floating down into the Singularity Core. Alright, and remove.
Subspace anchors have been stabilized. Sending over the final coordinates.
Alright, let's float over here. And I kind of want to set myself somewhere more stable, just in case this the gravity comes on.
This is Seven. How's it going? We could use your help on the Bortisque.
Quantum diagnostics are back online. Now that core stability has been restored, I'll reroute main power back to all systems, turn the core back on, and head down to your deck. Thank you for your assistance. I'll take over from here. Patching you through to the Bortisque.
Anything to avoid a collapsed singularity.
While my warriors have been crushing Aetherian enemies through fire and flame, you have been floating around on the Lisette, tinkering with broken technology. Enough! Now is your chance to die with honor, and put your Dashekme where your mouth is. I have a lock on your coordinates. Transport in 3, 2, 1.
Wait, Captain, I'm still inside the singularity. Oh. I thought something was gonna happen there since I was still in the singularity core. Oh, well, camera, please.
We must secure the bridge. Good. You live to fight beside us still. The Aetherians and their spineless leader have dared to board the Bortisque and set it ablaze with their sabotage.
They seem to forget that the Empire was forged in fire. What are your orders, Captain?
That's the spirit. You must pick up a fire suppression device if you wish to die honorably. The device, however, must be repaired first. Those worthless swines have sabotaged most of our equipment.
Copy that. Let's get started. Alright. Oh. Okay. Run a spectral oh my god. Run a microspectral tricorder analysis to isolate the corruption and reset the device to okay, well. We gotta get rid of the fire here. I thought that being in the singularity core was going to cause issues, but apparently not.
To sabotage a Klingon ship is to provoke the wrath of 1,000 Sputniks.
This is overkill.
Do I have? Yes. Extinguish these fires here. I need to keep an eye out for any more. I need to keep an eye out for any more injured Klingons too. I didn't see all the injured crew on the Enterprise, so maybe I was I don't know. I just didn't see them. Ah. Right there.
Still no visual.
Whoop. Coloring on the floor here kind of makes it a little difficult to see.
Tell if I'm inhaling smoke or if that's the taste taste of defeat. Where's Tassim Faye?
All right. Get rid of that. There's another injured Klingon over here. And we get rid of this one.
Corin, this is Jirok. There are reports of multiple incursions taking place in the Kittimer system.
Multiple?
My comms officer will notify Cadwin. May their battle be as glorious as ours.
We better keep moving. Oh. Whoop, don't want to stand there. There's another injured Klingon over here. I don't know if I saw any injured Romulans on the set.
Alliance team, report to the mid-level of the bridge.
Let me check around just to make sure.
Though these flames make for a glorious battle scene, suffocating is no way to reach Stovercore. We need to repair the Bordeskiew's ventilation system and clear all debris so we can find this Etherian Tuck-Kek.
We'll be more effective if we're split up. I'll work on opening up the vents.
You're right. I'll stay with Corin and help clear the debris. 7, I recommend you and I split up in case something goes wrong on either side.
Right. One of you needs to defuse Tassim Faye. 7, I guess you're with me. Alright, and...
You got it. Let's get to work on these vents. Formal training or just impeccable instinct?
Alright, and activate the vents. Oh, I hear weapons fire.
We've cleared an area of debris. Smoke is subsiding.
My internal sensors are reading one more ventilation console up ahead. Forged in fire, right? It's almost ironic now.
Alright, and activate this
Yeah,
one.
something's telling me we are going about our trap the wrong way.
Clearly.
Debris has been cleared.
Ventilation's back online too.
Once again,
I'm picking up on Tassim Faye's exact biosignature, but the signal is fading. I don't see her up there though. Can anyone get a visual?
Visual or not, we must clear this debris. If the Etherian leader is hiding behind it, she will die a coward.
let's clear this up. Alright. Let's see if Tassim Faye is behind all this debris.
Damn,
Another.
escaped.
More Etherian borders.
How do we keep bypassing all of the Alliance's security parameters?
This mission is much. This mission's much longer than I was expecting. Oh, that's not great. I don't know where the hell my crew are. I know where my crew disappeared off to. There we go.
Oh, fuck! What is this filth doing on my view screen?
I'm not sure what that is on your view screen, Captain Corin. Maybe an Etherean sabotage subroutine? Either way, no sign of Tassine Fey. The biosignature is gone.
Damn, we're stuck in a loop. She's just going to keep jumping around, isn't she?
Incoming transmission from Captain Sean.
Captain Sean, what's your status?
Alive, but not well. Sorry to say, but Tassine Fey is back on the Enterprise. I'm opening up a multi-channel with the Lisette.
Commander Druck, how's the Lisette holding up?
The Lisette is stable, for now, but I suspect my vessel is next on Tassine Fey's list of destinations. What's the plan?
This game of Catch the Queen isn't going as easy as... Oh my god, this game of Catch the Queen isn't as easy as it first seemed.
Know thine enemy. An Earth saying, I believe. Tassine Fey is one step ahead of us. We must get one step ahead of her.
Right, trap her when or where she least expect it.
That's pretty good, actually. The Harmony's disabled, right? In essence, the Alliance has control of it until Tassine Fey decides to initiate repairs, but that doesn't seem like her priority right now. Most of her drones are beaming onto our ships while her own shields are down. We could beam onto the Harmony while the Etherians are distracted and lay our trap there. A couple of pattern enhancers, maybe some arson, little vandalism, something to get her attention. Wouldn't be on our turf anymore, but we'd have some time to set it all up.
It's worth a shot. Where should we beam aboard?
The reactor room. I remember Admiral Kumarke say something about how the core seemed important to them. Maybe we can do a little sabotage of our own.
Seeing as she tried to misuse the Lisette Singularity Core, that checks out. Let's do it. Captain Corin, the border skew is yours.
Your assistance aboard my vessel has earned my respect. But you are mad if you think any of the Alliance captains are willing to sit out on the fight of our lifetimes. On the way to the Midas Array, Sean, Jarak, and I swore to each other that we would see this plan through to the very end. We shall join you aboard the Harmony. Commander Boroth will take over in my absence.
Fair enough. But my bridge officers should stay behind and defend the Alliance ships, starting with the border skew.
A worthy compromise. I accept. Our deeds today will be the ones that echo through the halls of Stovakar. Kapla!
Alright. Oh! Yeah, unsurprisingly, we had to beam to all three major ships, and now back over to enemy territory.
All right. Looks like we're all accounted for.
We haven't seen that.
Nano probes are detecting a single Etherian life sign nearby. It's phasing in and out of existence. This reactor room also looks a little different since my last visit. I guess they redesigned.
It's likely the Harmony's exotic interdimensional topography. Well, now it's time to testing Fey or any drones. 7, are you okay?
The life sign. It's accessed my neural transceiver and initiated contact through the collective subspace network. I think it's the reactor core. It's calling itself a tether to the ether, one of many Unimatrix chambers. Change of plans. We use the diffusion device on the core instead. I get the feeling there's a chance it could spread to the rest of Tassine Fey's collective, but we'd still need to trap her and hook her up to it to bypass any Etherian encryptions.
Is this something the Cooperative has tested before?
No, it's not. How do we know it'll even work? It's intended for a singular, partially biological life form. This is a reactor core acting as a subspace network.
I can't explain it. You weren't there when I accessed the Queen cell on board the artifact. Reconnecting to the collective as their temporary leader, it changed me. I think this ether recognizes me as a viable Borg Queen.
This plan sounds risky, but certainly possible.
I don't know, Seven. Injecting a whole collective with sudden individuality could have disastrous consequences.
I know you're worried, Hugh. But Picard couldn't have predicted the chaos caused by your individuality when you returned to the collective. We know better now. If I act as the conduit and transfer Tassine Faye's authority to me, I can program the defusion to be gradual. I've done it once, I can do it again. Trust me, I can do this.
I trust you, Seven.
All right. I trust you too. Remind me of the new plan.
Lay down the pattern enhancers close to the reactor core and target it to get Tassine Faye's attention. If this works, this ether should send her a subspace transmission through the core, prompting her to return. We can then prevent her from beaming back out. Once she's trapped, I'll hook both of us up to the ether and transfer her powers to me. If we inject the pathogen straight into the core system, we should be able to defuse any drones connected to it. Gradually.
She won't go down easily. Let's start.
Can you get those pattern enhancers placed? We'll cover you.
We haven't seen the Chimerian.
Pattern enhancer placed. 3 to go.
We haven't seen that Chimerian thing either, except for that one time. One time when we were fighting Zinkethi. For that matter, we haven't seen that Borg cube either.
Hang on, sensors are picking up an incoming energy signature.
Uh-oh. That's not great.
Why do you choose senselessness? You could have ascended and joined us.
Damn it, we've been teleported to the other side. There goes step 1 of our plan.
She's got Sean, Corin, and Jarak in the stasis hold. We can't let her choose them.
Take down this construct.
Oh. Ah, crap. Can I target this, can I? No. Okay. I was gonna say, can I target this construct? No, I can't. Yeah, this is like that TFO, that annoying TFO, where we're helping the Iconians. Okay, these things with the holding. Oh. Yeah, these holding things are being annoying as hell. I don't like them. I'm not fond of them.
Looks like the construct's become vulnerable to our attack.
This thing seems pretty annoying. Hold on, I'm gonna switch weapons. This one seems to be doing more damage and it's nowhere near as loud as It's no more near as loud as the other one. Unfortunately, I don't have the aid of an Iconian.
Let's see what this construct made.
Not a moment too soon. These Ethereans are insufferable.
Yeah, also kind of doesn't help that I don't. Also kind of doesn't help that I don't have my bridge crew. Crap. We almost got it. And plus we got.
We need to lower these containment fields to reach Tassim Fey.
Good thing I kept the access codes. On it.
Ooh, that was a little annoying. that was a little bit annoying.
Teleported us again.
And she's called in drones for backup. We need to take her out.
Corin, Gerard, let's dethrone this drone.
You thought this would be enough to stop us?
It's a big. Okay, I'd like to move, please. Holy crap. Yeah, she's the only target here. Okay, I'd like to move, please.
She's on the move again, and she's shielding herself.
I'll lower the next containment field.
Yeah, she's pretty damn annoying.
All right. Let's head for the final containment field.
Oh God, here we go again.
If we don't place that final pattern enhanced beam out. Come on.
Yeah, like 1 minute confusion. saw before.
And she's got her shields back too.
Final pattern enhancer placed. She's trapped. Damn it! She's jumping around to control the shield. Routing powers.
Halo is an energy resistant machine. We have to take it out.
I can remodulate a pattern enhancer to disrupt the defenses. You get that, Halo.
7 and 9, self-protection once. Why do you seek it no longer? Consider our offer.
An offer involves consent. You're unfamiliar with. Punish this.
She's putting up a good fight, I'll give her that. Shame it's not enough to break our resolve.
Oh. I need to stay away from these things because I'm pretty sure they might explode. Damn it. That is atrocious.
Knock that halo off.
Yeah. Not a fan of these things. Moving it. Oh my god. Again, that's atrocious. Damn. There we go, finally.
There is no one left to fight beside you. The galaxy has torn itself apart.
You were just another tyrant clinging to control, Tassin Fei. Your tyranny is now!
Restrainer.
Lowering the reactor core's containment field.
I'm hooked up. Drag her over.
You will not defuse the Aetherians.
It's for the best, Tassin Fei.
Think of it like this. You get to be the savior of your people.
It's your lucky day, Borg Queen.
Queen?
Security parameters disabled. Initiating transfer.
Inputting the modified neurolytic pathogen into the core's data stream.
No. No! We will not allow it!
You must comply.
We must not. We must protect the ether.
Watch out! She's modifying the injection stream.
It's too late, I'm in.
Oh, just as I say that too.
Chimerans! With security parameters disabled, they must have located the Harmony.
Did it work?
Not on the core, maybe on Tassine Fey. Too early to tell.
Captains, call your ships. We're getting out of here.
Commander Kiona, this is Captain Sean. Prepare to plot a course for Deep Space Nine. We're heading back.
Oh, where's the creatures? Where's the creatures? There they are. And apparently there's more than one of them too. Underside of the Enterprise kind of looked like shit there, and by that I mean there was a lot of damage to it. Uh-oh. Well, that can't be good.
Thanks for the ride back. Looks like your ship didn't suffer any malfunctions on the way. Lucky. You really had everybody's back today. Knowing you can be counted on even in the worst situations, well, that's as rare as a Vulcan smile. When you have a moment, the director and I would like to talk to you about Tassine Fey's future. Right now, though, I think your command wants to speak with you.
Thanks. I'll check in with Chancellor Laurel.
Without your help, the Enterprise would have been a goner. Speaking of, looks like the Midas array is now under quarantine. The array has been overtaken by the Chimerans. We're starting to recognize more of their signals over long-range sensors. It's not looking good, I'll give you that. But I'm confident we've made progress today. Oh, before you go, on my bridge, one of the Aetherian drones said something to me that took me aback. It's as if it knew who I was. My life story. I think you know what I'm getting at. I'm lucky to be alive.
Tassine Fey fused some of the crew members. I know some on board the Bortiscue. Give my condolences, Captain. Their sacrifices won't be in vain.
Thank you for repairing the Lisette. That ship means more to me than words can say. As for what the Aetherians intended to do with our Singularity Core, I'd rather not speculate too much. My science officer, Neril, will be drawing up a full report. Suffice to say, it is clear they intended to use the Midas array to their advantage somehow. They seem focused on sabotaging and acquiring new technology. Not unusual for the Borg, I suppose.
Well, it looks like the Chimerans beat them to it. Let's hope that Neril's report provides us with more data.
You fought valiantly aboard the Bortiscue and the Harmony. It is a pity we withdrew. We could have taken these Chimerans, blade in hand, I am sure of it. Some say these creatures are able to terraform entire Borg cubes. If the tales are true, then they are foes worthy of song. I would gladly give my life to see such an abomination with my own eyes. Wouldn't you?
Might be in luck. I have a feeling this won't be our last encounter with the Chimerans, Captain.
Despite the challenges you faced on your mission, you return a champion. Tassine Fey is imprisoned in one of the station's brigs. As for the eventual fate of the Harmony, it remains contested. I believe we should return to the Midas array and fight to retrieve it, so we may station it at Kittimer for observation. However, Proconsul Detan urges caution. He wishes for the cooperative to study the ship from a distance, under the supervision of Director Hugh. Admiral Quinn, as usual, seems to favor this indirect approach. I hear from Captain Koren that you have brought great honor to your house and saved many warriors. You have earned my respect and that of the Klingon Empire once more. Kapla!
Chancellor Laurel, it honors me to serve the Klingon Defense Force. Glory to you and the Empire. Oh, I need to talk to Hugh.
Thanks for checking back in with us. This was quite a mission, and I have a feeling our efforts have only just begun. My own de-assimilation bordered on traumatic. I ended up bringing my individuality back to a collective that was very ill prepared for it. It caused widespread chaos and violence. We need to be careful about how we decide to move forward. Perhaps defusing Tassine Fey alone was for the best. I shudder to think of a galaxy full of unfused Etherians who, well, lack guidance.
He's not wrong. Liberating a Borg is no joke, and the start is the worst of it. But what first seems like a curse eventually becomes a gift. During my time aboard Voyager, I learned the value of individuality, but also the strength of personal connection. In the end, it became apparent to me that you don't need a hive mind to understand the real meaning of unity. Anyway, I'm glad we had you along for the ride today. It's easy for us liberated Borg to get carried away when dealing with another collective. It's so personal, you need someone with a fresh perspective to keep you level-headed.
Can't imagine how difficult it is to defuse an unwilling Borg Queen, but I'm glad we stayed united.
How are you doing, Tassine Fey?
She's refused to talk so far.
Give her time. Patience. It'll get better.
You know, I've been where you are right now. Longing to go back to a chorus of comforting voices. Frustrated at my lack of agency. But in the end, liberation was the only way forward. It gave me back so many things that I'd forgotten I needed. I see you remain unconvinced. But what's so different between being controlled by an ether and being told what to do by the Alliance until you can make up your own mind? At least once you're liberated, you'll be free to decide how to live your life. That's more than what I got at times. Well, I'll be back same time tomorrow, Tassine Fey.
Tefay.
What did you say?
Tefay was my name. Tassine is just a title.
Right. Queen.
No. We have no corporeal queen. Defusing me was pointless. You achieve nothing.
What we achieve is helping you. And every other drone. One person at a time. Until every Borg is liberated. And no one is left behind.
Irrelevant. Impossible. Someone is always left behind. That is why the whole is greater than the sum of its parts.
Well, maybe. But the whole would be nothing without all of its parts. I hope that in time you'll see that. Same time tomorrow, Tefay.
I'm contacting you from Deep Space Nine to report that our mission has been a partial success. Tassine Fey is under our supervision and making progress, slowly but surely. Although it appears she's not the Etherian Borg Queen after all. Seven is working together with the Alliance to oversee her diffusion process, and we expect answers soon. The process has been both a strain on the station psychologically and in terms of resources. It's clear Tassine Fey does not trust us yet. As for the Midas Array, I received a report from Commander Jirok Science Officer Narrow. It appears the Etherians were attempting to use both the array and the Lisette Singularity Core to open a rift in space-time. It's difficult to understand their motives. We are unable to collect more data for now, as both the Midas Array and the Harmony are swarming with Chimerans. The Alliance has sent some of their best fleets over to contain the situation, but reports of Chimerans have already surfaced from other systems. Seven and I will reach out to our allies to understand who we can call in to assist with these Chimeran incursions. I'll contact you if any more information comes to light. Do not hesitate to do the same, should we be of use to you.
Alright. Well, I was going to do the TFO to go. I was going to do the TFO to go with it, but holy crap, that went long. Mission. Yes. Okay, Bestly. I'll do the TFO next time. I'll do the TFO next time on one of my other characters. Alright. Do me a favor if you would. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. It helps me my channel out quite a bit. So I'm done for right now, so thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you all next time.